Bubblegum Paper, and I'm back with another card in my 25 Cards in 25 Days Holiday Card Series. I'm putting a link to the playlist in the upper right corner so you can see all the cards that I've made so far. And today I am here with card number 23. Christmas is just around the corner. I'm featuring products from Mama Elephant. Here's a close-up of what the card looks like, and let's get started. Now I'm featuring a ton of products from Mama Elephant. I have their Lunar Animal stamps, the Pix's Happy Holiday stamps, the Jingle Greetings sentiments, Columbus Circle dies, So Fancy dies, and the Lawn Fawn stitched hillside borders. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink to stamp the mouse, the rabbit, and this little hat I have from the Bah Humbug stamp set from Lawn Fawn. You've seen me use this in multiple cards in the series so far. So I figured I would just add that to this card. The coloring scheme for the hat is the same as what I did in all the previous cards. And then for the rabbit and for the mouse, I'm going to color them in traditional Christmas colors as well. So I'm going to go ahead, set this to some music, speed it up, and I will be back at the end. Next, I'm going to take the coordinating dies and I'm just die cutting out all the little images. And then I'm taking the largest rectangle, the cross-stitch rectangle from the So Fancy die set. I'm running that through. And last, I'll use the Columbus Circle tag die and just create a little circle pattern right at the top of the card. I'm also die cutting a little snow mound from some of the scrap paper. For the distress inking, I decided to go with Peacock Feathers and Mermaid Lagoon, and that creates a kind of bluish-greenish tinted sky. I really like this color combination. Usually I use it for oceans, but for this card I decided to use it for a sky. And then similar to card number 8, I'm using the same snow stamp, and I'm stamping that with Versamark ink and then adding some white embossing powder and heat setting that. You'll see there's patches of this where there isn't enough snow. So I go back and use that same stamp and stamp it again. Next, I'm going to take the sentiment that says, "Warm wishes this merry holiday season," and I'm just centering it on the front panel and picking that up with my Fisker stamp press. I'm going to use the same Versamark ink, and then I'm stamping it down again right on that front panel, making sure all the stickiness gets there, and then I'm using this liquid platinum embossing powder to sprinkle that on top. I will use my heat tool again to set that embossing powder and make it super fun and shiny. Next, I'm going to assemble all the different layers of the card. So I'm putting the sky down and I'm figuring out where I want the snow mound to go, and then making sure there's still enough room for the mouse and the bunny rabbit. I decided to go with a mouse and a bunny rabbit for this card because, as you all know, I was born in the year of the rabbit, but my boyfriend Rob was born in the year of the mouse. So I thought it would be fun to incorporate both of us into this card. It does look like I'm twice as large as he is, which is not the case in real life, but this was the only mouse stamp I had other than a super teeny tiny one that you saw on my Father's Day card. So anyhow, this is what I'm going with for card number 23. Now I'm just using my favorite foam adhesive and putting that all around the opening, so this will create a very secure window opening. Then I'm adding some of the scraps on the back. Next, I'm going to tape down the sky and making sure it's placed in the right position. I keep playing with this because I want to make sure there's enough dark sky, but still not too much white in there. So I'm going to carefully place that front panel down, and then I'm using foam adhesive on the back of the rabbit and the mouse as well, and I'm going to place those in place. And for the foam adhesive here, I did add some at the bottom, but I eventually removed that because the snow mound is already kind of propped up with foam adhesive. The last thing I'm going to do is take the little present and add that in front of the mouse so that he's holding like a little gift. And then I'm using my Wink of Stella clear glitter brush pen and adding that to the snow so the snow is all super shiny, and then adding that to each of the characters so that they shine as well. And that is the finished card for today. And here are two close-ups of what that finished card looks like. I just love both of these stamp sets, which is why you've seen me use them repeatedly throughout this series. Thank you all so much for watching. There are 2 more videos left in this series. If you're interested in watching more, please consider subscribing to my channel. You can also follow me on social media at Bubblegum Paper, or you can visit my blog at bubblegumpaper.com. Here are links to the 2 most recent videos I've made, cards number 21 and 22. You can just click on the images and it'll take you straight to the videos. Thanks again and see you soon. Bye!